And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz going up against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Jason Tatum.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup for the Warriors. Jaren Jackson is out there with Walker. Then it's Holiday. And it's Malone. And it's Lee in at the 2 spot. We've got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Outside Holiday hits it from 3-point range.
Boy, does that help. When Drew Holiday's connecting from the 3-point line, it opens up so much of the floor.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Back to Parker. Lock at 6. Gobert with a screen on Walker. Parker's shot is off. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Alone. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Now here's Tatum. His last outing he had 24 points. And Holiday has it in the corner. Golden State moving it around. No coverage that time.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson indeed has to respect his range better than that.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Steve Kerr. David.
I asked him how you take care of the Stifle Tower himself, Rudy Gobert. Coach said, I think you just try to pester him on defense and stay away from him on offense. If he's anywhere near our shooters, that means it's time to move the ball. So they'll have to play keep away when it comes to Gobert. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the 3-pointer by Utah. From deep, Walker can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Gobert, the pass to Tatum. Over Jackson. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Tatum against Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Puts one up from 19. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Sweet stroke from the long-winged wing. Murphy's capable from the mid-range.
Holiday, the pass to Malone. Back to Holiday. Drives to the hoop. Rebound by Parker.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And Holiday kicks to Jackson. Lee outside. Lets it go from deep. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
And so it's Golden State with it after the basket by Utah. Outside Holiday for the 3. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Walker. Tatum no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. So, Greg, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? Major playoff implications in this one tonight.
Both teams have a lot on the line in this contest. Seeding in the postseason can make or break a team's chances.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday.
And there's so many plays where Drew Holiday will show you just how creative he can be with the basketball.
All free throws good from Drew Holiday. Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to San Antonio.
A game they definitely felt they could win, and with a break here or there, they probably could have.
Well, maybe should have. The score doesn't indicate just how well they competed in that game. For the majority of it, they looked like the better team.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket. And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Pass to Tatum. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Warriors leading by 5. Holiday with it. Malone looking around. Pass to Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
The free throw drops for Jackson.
And you love how Jackson Jr. has responded to setbacks and injury in his career. He doesn't get discouraged, just makes him work harder.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Drummond's checked in for Malone. Halliburton comes in for Walker. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Drew Holiday. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Tatum, and the rejection by Jackson. It's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And the Jazz making a change here. McConnell's checked in. Jackson against Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Over Jackson. Tatum no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Jackson has the open look and counted from 19 feet away. Jackson's got 7 points.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Has to Gobert. The 3 from Tatum. Good on the triple. Tatum's got his second basket.
This is how refined Tatum's motion is. He needs so little setup time.
Warriors leading by 6. Halliburton looking around. Here's Brunson. Shoots a fader.
2 minutes remaining.
It's a big high bounce and goes in.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Halliburton outside. Jackson against Tatum. Jackson passes to Brunson. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Has to Gobert. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
And there were a few teams that gave them trouble last year, but this team was one that you wouldn't have expected.
Now, here's Parker. 6 points for him. From deep. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
He's got 9.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Jackson setting the pick here for Halliburton. No good from outside.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And they call an illegal screen here.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easy.
The floor for the Jazz. Number 5, Stephen Castle.
Warriors leading by 4. Now here's Brunson. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Parker inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jackson Jr.
Yeah, easy call.
For Utah, they have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
And he knocks down the first one. And Parker drops them both. this first quarter of play, we've seen plenty of offense so far. Warriors lead by 2. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. The Jazz working the ball around now. For 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Brunson kicks to Jackson. Good D by Parker. Utah trailing here. Pass to Castle. And the dunk by Parker.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Golden State's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Jackson setting the pick here for Brunson. Fires the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Castle. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, Brett, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
Yeah, the talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering. But there's a lot of kids out there watching what's going on, and they're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And so he hits both. The Warriors shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Such a wide open look. Brunson's got 6.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
Parker outside. The Jazz again can't hit it.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
To the middle. And Parker with the block. Here's Castle. He's covered by Halliburton. Castle misses. And the Warriors with possession here. Drummond passes to Jackson. To the left wing. Here's Brunson. Rebounded by Castle. Utah's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Parker, a screen on Brunson. Back to Parker. Pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Here's Castle. Launches it. Not going to go that time. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Golden State's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And Brunson has it in the corner. Jackson from long range. Utah with the rebound. Parker's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Gobert. Gets it to fall from the right block. Gobert's got the lead up to 2 now for Utah.
And this is where you want Gobert to have the ball.
To the wing right side. Brunson right side. That's tipped, and he recovers it. That shot misses.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Pass to Castle. Parker outside. Inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Lee gets the bucket.
Amazing just how trusted Brunson is with the basketball.
Parker, a screen on Brunson. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. You look at Utah. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they are going to be slowing down at all.
And I think for the Jazz, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, they're using that F word, focus. A lot of teams suffer from a lack of concentration in the early part of the season, but not this team. They're ready to play right from the opening tip of the very first game.
Here's Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul. First.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Their activity on the defensive end has been fantastic here tonight. They've had deflections, they've ended up with steals, and that's just getting them out on the break and speeding them up.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Most coaches will tell you need scoring in the paint to be successful. Here are some big men around the league that have been providing plenty of that over the last month. Jason Tatum on top.
That is major productivity in the paint. I mean, they would love to get more and more of that from him going forward, because a scoring big man like that, guys, it's never easy to come by.
Pass to Miller. And here is Parker. Miller sets a screen for Parker. It's good from long range. Parker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Over in the corner, Lee. Jackson from long range. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout. This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Utah. Miller with a screen on Halliburton. McConnell passes to Miller. Parker kicks to Tatum. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Free ball.
Tatum's got 8 points.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Lee outside. Halliburton on the wing. Back to Lee. Holiday, a screen on Parker. Lee outside. The rebound by the Jazz.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Shoots the three. And Lee pulls it down. Golden State's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Jackson gets the bucket.
A big night for Jackson so far. He's a talented scorer and only getting better.
Down low. And Miller throws it down hard.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And so here is Golden State. Outside Holiday. Pass to Lee. McConnell against Halliburton. Stolen by McConnell. A three ball. And he's good on the three ball. And it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
Yeah, you can't leave Murphy open from deep. He doubled his three-point attempts from year 1 to year 2. That's confidence.
Golden State's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Halliburton sets the pick for Holiday. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 8 points for him.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And here's Tatum for 3. Here's Miller, and he uses the glass on the layup. Miller's got his second basket of the game.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Right side Jackson. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his third assist on the night. McConnell passes to Miller. Back to McConnell. Pass to Parker. 5 on the clock. Miller sets a screen for Parker. It's the three-point bomb. Parker's got 19 points.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now, here's McConnell. He has yet to score. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Utah shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
At the line for the Jazz, TJ McConnell. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. The Warriors making a switch here. Santos is checked in. And Utah also making a switch. Wallace is checked in. And he's good on the second. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic bull. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And here is Tatum from the arc. Oh, Tatum from way outside. And so it's Utah with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And the three-point shot has been big for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined by Steve Kerr. Coach, plenty of action in the first half. Probably too much for your point of view. What do you need to do to stop these guys?
Well, we have to contain the ball. Their penetration is leading to a lot of those three-point shots. So we've got to stay in front of the ball handlers and do a better job with that. But, you know, it's a long game. We like the pace. We like to play this way. And we feel like eventually our defense will kick in.
Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. You are so close.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge so far for Golden State.
Playing for one another. The phrase gets overused, but tonight.
And now it's time to bring up the Players of the Month in the NBA. Let's talk about our win. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at the closer in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first two quarters, just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game it's been so far. Lee out there with Holiday. And there's Jackson. Then it's Walker. And it's Malone in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Parker with no one around. And the Jazz, another 3.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now here is Holiday and Malone with the stuff.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Jazz leading by 7. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screw.
First personal foul.
In the second half of the season, this group of teams has really heated up from beyond the arc. The Jazz second. The Warriors fourth.
Just an impressive display of shooting, really from both clubs since the midway mark. And I mean, these are teams that are absolutely on fire from beyond.
Now here is Holiday. Lee outside. The 3. Jason Tatum grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
11 feet away, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Malone's got 6.
A little mid-ranger is going to be an easy shot for him when he's got that much of a size advantage.
Up top, Gobert. Puts up a deep 3. Another miss by Utah. Warriors trailed by 5. Pass to Walker. Over in the corner, Lee. Golden State moving the ball around. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Parker outside. Gobert with a screen for Parker. Sinks the triple. Parker's got 25 points in the game.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
For Parker. He's definitely been getting it done since the All-Star break. Getting around 12 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Now to Holiday. Back to Malone. Outside Jackson. Now here's Walker. On the wing, Holiday. He's got 8, 2 on the clock. Launches a 3. And the Warriors miss again.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Holiday's got 10 points.
Excellent display from Drew Holiday, running the fast break well and finding a way to nail that shot.
Utah leading by 6. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Holiday.
He told me this was the kind of game he was going to have. I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And he comes up with the deuce. And now it's just a 4-point Utah lead.
Great focus from Drew there. The D was all over him, but it didn't seem to affect his focus. Gets that bucket to go.
Pass to Tatum. Over Jackson. Another miss by Utah. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Lee kicks to Jackson. On the wing, Holiday. Inside. And Walker throws it down.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Utah. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Parker outside, lets it go with a 3. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Walker taking his time here. Pass to Lee. Jackson dishes to Lee. Back to Jackson. Walker the pass to Holiday. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from 3-point range.
Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
And Parker with the block, and he gets it back. Lee kicks to Walker. Outside Holiday. Jackson setting the pick here for Holiday. Drills it from outside. Holiday's got 7 points here in this quarter.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to talk to his guys.
Let's hear it for all the dancers. Substitution on the court.
surveying the floor. Santos, the pass to Brunson. Over Wallace. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Jazz leading by 4. They double-team Walker. Wallace outside. Walker is screen on Hayward. Wallace. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Santos, the pass to Brunson. From downtown. Another shot. And Santos gets it to go. Santos has got his first points in this one.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Parker passes to Miller. And the shot goes down.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Brunson against Wallace. Looking to get back on track here. Nice defense from Wallace.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Pass to Parker. Walker is screen on Hayward. Parker kicks to Walker. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Wallace. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
To the middle. Here's Walker. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. And the Jazz lead by 6. .135 left in the third quarter. Brunson the pass to Santos. And it's sent back by Wallace. And he recovers it.
I mean, I don't know. Does he look a couple steps slow today? He needs to shake that off and get into the zone and get on the scoreboard.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. 1:10 left in the third. Parker against Holiday. Drummond passes to Brunson. Over Wallace. Brunson with another miss.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Back to Wallace. Brunson against Parker. Shoots over Brunson. Parker's shot is off. Warriors trail by 8. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Stolen by Walker. Miller against Drummond. And Miller throws it down hard.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Brunson surveying the D. There it is. Brunson with the deep shot. And so it's the Utah Jazz headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard. Cutting through contact.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Utah looking looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Miller. Jason Tatum is out there with Walker. Then there's Cason Wallace.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Tatum. Walker, a screen on Walker. And it's Walker that time on the assist by Tatum.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Warriors trail by 7. Outside Holiday. Here's Santos. It's good from long range.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to Miller. Holiday against Wallace. Back to Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Now Brunson. Now here's Malone. Covered by Miller. Malone passes to Santos. It's intercepted. In transition, here come the Jazz. And it's blocked by Brunson. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Malone outside. And another three for Golden State.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Outside Tatum. Miller with a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Right side to Walker. Walker with the rebound. Utah leading by 3. Here's Miller. Another miss by Utah. Malone passes to Walker. Holiday. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
What strength inside from Holiday. Feels like he can score against anyone in the league with that size.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Tatum with it. Walker is screen on Walker. And it's Miller in the corner. Pocket 6. Outside, Walker takes a 3. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Miller's got 3 assists now in this one.
Pretty much no one is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
And a wide open look for Walker. Off target with his 3.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Wallace dishes to Miller. Fires for 3. And Utah another 3.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Brunson. On the wing, Holiday. Wallace covering. They get it back. Out to Brunson. Walker with his screen for Brunson. His 3-pointers off the mark. It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Utah. 7-point differential.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Pass to Holiday. Golden State moving it around. with the fadeaway. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Man, obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And here's Holiday after Jason Tatum hitting his shot to go from deep. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Nation, time to make some noise and welcome out your Warriors 16.
Jaren Jackson's checked in for the Warriors. Lee comes in for Jalen Brunson. Then for the Jazz, Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Miller. Parker comes in for Walker. And Trey Murphy subbed in for Cason Wallace. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. Now he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Now here's Walker. Jackson setting the pick here for Holiday. And the Warriors miss again.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more 3-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Gobert with a screen on Holiday. And a miss there on the triple.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Lee outside. Holiday sets the pick for Lee. Jacks up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
That's to Gobert. Tatum against Jackson. Gobert with a screen on Holiday. Gobert with a screen on Holiday. Good on the triple.
Indeed, with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Jackson.
Jazz foul. Jason Tatum. 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul. At the line for 2, Jaren Jackson Jr.
The first one falls. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Jazz leading by 7. The shot by Parker. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Parker's got 11 points here in just the second half. Outside Holiday. Pass to Jackson. Over Tatum. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Tatum. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And luckily, they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
First free throw is good. He's off on the second. Jazz have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Walker finds Parker.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
From outside the arc, the Warriors Warriors pull it in. Malone's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Lee passes to Malone. Outside Holiday. A shot off that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. There's a minute 40 left to play in the final quarter. Parker laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Parker's got the lead up to 10 now for the Jams.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Holiday following the bucket by the Jams. Jackson, that's good.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
And it's Parker in the corner. Outside, Walker. Walker against Parker. Shoots over Walker. And again, it's Utah.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Jazz.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments I thought for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though. When everything started to look a little dire, they really put the hammer down.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Parker.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
The three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Holiday. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. We see the Jazz get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Rudy. This is a defense-first team, and you picked it up in the second half. What changes did you make at the half?
I feel like we weren't focused in the first half defensively, and we just have to come back and communicate and just be focused, and that's what we did.
Attention to detail, Rudy. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, the closer.